Welcome back, Gundam guys and Gundam gals. Patrick Grade here from GGInfo.com, and today I'm very happy to bring you an unboxing video for the newest Master Grade available from Bandai and on GGInfo.com, the Master Grade Gundam AGE-2 Normal. I've been looking forward to this kit for quite a while, ever since I've built the original MG AGE-1 Normal and the Spallo. I haven't got the Titus yet, but I plan to get that eventually. And the mobile suit looks pretty cool, but I'm a little bit nervous about the transformation. The transformations for these kits are usually a little cumbersome sometimes, so we'll see how it works out. But in this video, I'll be taking a look at everything that comes inside the box, as well as the box art itself. So let's go take a look at everything, and then move on from there. So the box art is looking really nice. I like the pretty dramatic pose up here on front with the Gundam AGE-2 Normal, with both beam sabers in hand there. Some death and destruction going on in the background, as well as the flight mode there on the bottom. I don't know when Bandai started doing it, but they recently started putting on the artist's name, I believe, here in the box somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Yamamoto Hiroyuki. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but he did a good job with this artwork here. I really enjoyed that quite a bit. Although I think it's a little more stylized than the kit's going to turn out to be. We'll see how it looks at the end. Alright, so looking at one side of the box, we get a couple shots of the different mechanisms involved with the kit. Then we get to see the kit in a couple different poses in the flight mode and the mobile suit mode. A look at the hands, the marking seals, the inner frame for the legs, and a complete shot of the kit all done up here. Along the opposite side here, we get a front and back shot of the mobile suit and the flight mode. Looking pretty nice here, as well as some information about the kit in Japanese. There's a quick look at it in the mobile suit mode, as well as looking at the cockpit hatch open in both modes, the mobile suit and the flight mode. Kind of drops down a flight mode so you can get in and out there. That's pretty cool. And then looking at the AGE symbol with the clear green with the silver sticker in behind it to help illuminate it a little bit. And here's a quick look at some line art showing off the production artwork that goes behind the suit. I enjoy seeing this kind of stuff a lot. It's quite prevalent in some of the older manuals and the perfect grade manuals. I always like seeing it on the boxes and manuals and stuff, so it's pretty cool. So all in all, the boxes looks pretty nice. So let's move on to the manual and check out that. So on the front of the manual, we get a reproduction of the shot from the lid. On the back, we get to see the completed mobile suit all painted and decaled and lined and everything. At least I'm pretty sure this is painted. These usually are. You can kind of see some gradients there in the blue and white and stuff, so I'm pretty sure this is painted. Bullet looks real nice here in a standard pose. A lot of good detail and panel lines and stuff everywhere. Opening up, we get some cool line art here in the front flap. Here's a look at the order we'll be building the parts in. Starting off with the body, the head, the arms, waist, legs, and then the weapons. And then showing off how to put a couple things together. How to deal with the marking seals, the dry transfers, and then how to take off the parts properly from the plates and then clean the parts off separate from the plate. Looking at the next page, we see the layout of all the different plates and any parts we may or may not be using. Start off by building the body, then the head, the arm units. Here's a look at the center splash page with some CG work of the AGE-2 Normal fighting the Zydra. A scene of the with AGE-2, the G-Bouncer, and a couple different grunt suits there in the background. Here's a painting guide if you want to paint it up, and how to paint the small figures that are included with the kit, as well as how it looks if you do and don't line the kit. Here's some more cool line art in the background there, some CAD work, some different poses of the suit and flight mode, reproduction shots of the gimmicks, and some different line art and stuff here and there. Finishing up building the waist unit, the legs, the putting everything together, building the binders and stuff. That could be the wrong name for it, but that's what I call them. Putting together the weapons and the accessories and the dreaded transformation. And that's pretty much it for the manual. So looking good there. Let's move on to the plates and stickers and stuff and see how that turns out. Alright, so as far as plastic, we get 3 white plates, a singular E-plate with parts for the head, the shield, the 2 figures, the standing and the sitting figure, front and back skirt armor here, then a couple of the parts and pieces here. All the pieces are pretty nicely detailed. Some have more intricate detail than others, but so far looks pretty good. The rest of the white plastic comes on these 2 identical eye plates. We have parts for the wing binders, the legs, the arms, the side skirts, the beam sabers, and other odds and ends here. We also get 3 B plates, 2 smaller H plates that are identical. We get surrounding pieces for the binders, side armor stuff here. Looks like tops to the feet and a couple different areas here and there. Pretty simple on the detail on these guys. Just a couple deep panel lines here and there. Nothing too fancy. Actually some decent lining on the side of these wing binder pieces, so it looks pretty good. On the other blue plate here, the A plate, some big chunks of plastic for the backpack, the spoiler and stuff, the long back skirts, parts for the weapon, the chest, and other odds and ends here to finish up the blue plastic. Here are the other interesting colors for the plastic we get, aside from the inner frame gray. We get a small plate of red plastic for the goatee and the face plate, the waist armor, the top of the crotch, and one other piece here, probably on the front or something, that goes here. So that's all the red plastic we get. We get a small plate of yellow plastic as well for the vents in the front skirts, the back skirt deal here, and the neck armor. Some clear plastic here for the AGE symbol, the eyes, probably some weapons or a couple of the pieces here. And then finally the clear pink plastic for the beam sabers. We get 2 long pieces and 2 short pieces, like for the beam daggers and stuff that the AGE-1 normal had. I think you can double up on the blades too, have a long blade coming out of one side and a short blade coming out of the other side, so that's pretty cool. But otherwise, pretty simple. And then of course all the gray plastic for the inner frame stuff and the extra parts and pieces. We have the hands here on a plate by themselves. Looks like the stuff we saw on the AGE-1 normal, so nothing too unique here. We get the open palm, the somewhat closed, the clenched fist, and the trigger finger hands, as well as the wrist pieces here, and then separate thumbs over here in the palms. The K plate, looks like we have pieces for the chest, the backpack, the shoulders, and some other smaller pieces here for different joints and stuff, I'm sure. Another plate here of gray plastic for the F plate. We have different sides for the hip unit, I'm sure, here. Head, chest, and some other stuff going on here. Again, you can see a lot of good detail there, etched in the plastic. It's a shame sometimes all the stuff is covered up, but I will show you guys the inner frame without all any of the outer armor on it, at least as much as I can, just so you can see how it looks by itself. And we have 2 G plates identical to one another, parts for joints and legs and arms and stuff. And then here's the plate for weapons for the Hyper Dodge rifle. Then we have an odd polycap plate. It's kind of a weird shape to it. Looks like part of this is not meant to be here for the whole thing. Maybe a different variation of the suit, the Dark Hound or the Double Bullet or something, if they release that kit. So next up we'll take a look at the decals and stickers and stuff. We have 2 small sheets of foil stickers. These guys here usually go underneath the clear green plastic, like this is for the AGE symbol to help illuminate that symbol with a light. And these probably go under the eyes and the forward camera and stuff. These are real thin stickers, so be careful when using these. They will rip pretty easily. Then over here we have the more hardy silver stickers that go on the eyes, the sensor cameras, and the forward and stuff here. So these are a little more sturdy than these guys. Although if you're good at painting, you can paint the small detail and paint the eyes and stuff in yourself to get a little bit better effect. Then we have a nice sheet of decals here for the wings and some different caution stickers and that kind of stuff. And then of course we have a small sheet of dry transfers. So if you never use these yourself, make sure to keep this backing on it. This is loose, but if it comes off, this stuff will pick up dirt and stuff and become pretty much useless. So if you never use these, just make sure to keep these guys like this until you use them. Otherwise you're going to foobar your sticky part here. Alright, so I'm going to wrap it up for the unboxing video here. Like I said before, I know I'm being kind of slow on getting new stuff up, but the competition video kind of got in the way, as well as real life and work and all that crap and wham wham boo-hoo. But I've also got a couple of the kits to work on this weekend. The AGE-3 or the AGE-FX and the AGE-3 Orbital. So I'm real excited to get to these 2 guys too. But I'll start with the Master Grade AGE-2 first here and get up as soon as I can. Then I'm also going to have to go backwards and finish the Master Grade Barney Brooks Jr. review, the GXS, and even the Master Grade Wild Tiger. So I have a ton of stuff to get to. Hopefully I'll be able to get to it all as soon as possible. I apologize for taking extra time to get stuff up there, but please stick with me and keep watching. And as always, please let me know what you think of the video and what I'm doing right and wrong with a comment down below. Always feel free to tell me what you think of my stuff. I'm always open for criticisms and critiques. and looking to get better for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Gundam Guy at ggmflip.com for providing this kit. Follow the link down below to pick up your own. It is now available at ggmflip.com, so it's shipping right now, I believe. And I think it's under 50 bucks, maybe 55 or so. I haven't checked on the price recently. So please go over there to pick up your own kits. I'll be back as soon as I can with part 1, where I'll take a look at the individual parts and pieces as well as the inner frame, and maybe even the mobile suit too, and then move on to another video with the transformation and the flight mode and stuff. Please stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you soon.